Welcome back everyone to 3 News First Edition on this Monday morning. More traffic out there out on SPID for your morning drive, but the weather looking pretty good for your commute out there. Heat advisory today starts at noon, lasts until 7 a.m. So if you want to get outside with a little bit cooler, get outside over the next few hours. It's going to be breezy, hot and humid later on this afternoon. And we are tracking the tropics, 2 areas that we are watching to invest in the tropical Atlantic. More on that in just a second. 75 right now in Falfurrias, 81 in Kingsville, 78 in Alice, 84 at Naval Air Station, 84 in Port Aransas, 85 degrees in Rockport. Highs today, most of us are going to be in the mid-90s, even some upper 90s the further inland you head. Factor in the humidity, 105 to 110, as high as about 112 to 113. Because of that, that is why we have that heat advisory issued for a good portion of the coastal bend. A few locations off towards Orange Grove, Alice, Freer, Hebronville, Falfurrias. Not included in this heat advisory, but heat index values similar to the rest of the area, as high as about 110 are expected. So although you're not under that heat advisory, be mindful of the heat today and take it easy if you have any plans outside later on today. One good thing today is going to be that wind, helping feel a little bit better with that nice south-southeast breeze. Right now at about 10 miles an hour, that will pick up throughout the entire day. We'll have winds sustained at about 20 miles an hour later on this afternoon. Factor in the wind gusts, 25 to 30 mile an hour winds. So a little bit breezy later on today. It's already breezy this morning as well. That will help kick up our waves. So 4-foot waves, 8-second period, choppy bay conditions if you are out on area waters today. Rip current risk is in the moderate category, may even be extended or upgraded to a high risk, similar to what we saw yesterday. So rip current risk normally happens towards those piers and jetties. They'll take you offshore. So remember, wave, yell, swim parallel. That is the thing to do if you are caught up in one of those rip currents by the beaches today. Tracking the tropics once again to invest. The first invest here is Invest 94L. Continue to move on off to the west-northwest at 14 miles an hour. This is as of the 1 a.m. advisory. New advisory is expected in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll watch this carefully, but as the 1 a.m. advisory here continues to push on off to the west-northwest at 14 miles an hour, 50 to 60% chance of development. That also gets upgraded here, updated at the top of the hour. So we'll watch that carefully, but future models do take it into the Caribbean, Lesser Antilles over the next several days, towards Puerto Rico, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba. As we get towards the end of the weekend, close to South Florida. Most models take it up towards Florida. However, a few models do take it into the Gulf of Mexico, so this is one we're going to have to keep an eye on over the next several days. The back invest here is Invest 93L. Not as impressive on the tropical satellites this morning, but it does have a low chance of development, 20 to 30% over the next 5 days, and future models do take it towards the Caribbean. So we'll watch this carefully as this system develops over the next several days as well. So a lot going on in the tropics. Latest information, KIIITV.com. No tropical concerns for your Monday though. Mostly sunny, hot and humid. Heat advisory begins at noon. We'll have highs in the mid-90s. Heat index values near 110. Later on this afternoon, and that stays the forecast for your Monday, your Tuesday, and your Wednesday before we bring in a little bit more clouds and some shower chances towards the end of the week into the coming weekend. Barbie, John Thomas.